So the Love Island USA season 7 reunion was last night. It was a full 2 hours on Peacock, and I did a whole recap and gave my thoughts on it. That was like 45 minutes, and that is quite long. If you watched it, thank you so much. But I figured let me do like a little short version that basically can just give my overall thoughts about the reunion and kind of just like my overall feeling vibe of it. And as I said in my longer kind of like recap and everything, my overall sense of this reunion was people were really confident to be chatting up, talking a bunch on podcasts, on their lives, on their social media pages, doing whatever they're doing once they get out the villa. And then suddenly when they're face to face with someone, it's a bunch of backtracking and, oh, I didn't mean, or oh, you took it as, and oh, sorry if you didn't mean it that way, or yada yada yada. And all of a sudden it was just like no one was standing on business from what the things they were able to say very loudly. One of the examples is Coco was, I guess, chatting her mouth all types of things about like Alandria and Shelly and all types of things, whatever, and tried to DM Shelly or Alandria kind of quietly, and Alandria was like, yeah, I'm not messing with it. And she said, if you do things publicly, you do all these kind of things, then you need to fix it in public too. Don't try to like message me privately or like do things kind of like off to the side. Huda, for example, like was chatting her mouth about Chris a lot, and then messaged him 2-3 days before the reunion to try to smooth things over, and he was really just like, again, not with it as well. And a bunch of other things as well, like Huda in terms of like Shelly and Alandria. My overall feeling, again, actually my overall feeling for everybody, people backtracking a lot, but then also with Huda, it's really like that girl's a weird girl to me. Like she kind of how Shelly said, like, I wish you all from afar, like I don't need to interact with people, like you don't really want to. And again, I'm not like in a situation like them where they like were former friends, whatever like that, but there's so many things, and I go into it more in depth in my longer video, but she is I don't know what's going on. And I also wish she was held to account more. They were showing clips of her throughout the villa, like terrorizing people in the villa essentially. She sat there laughing, ha ha ha, it's so funny. Even Amaya is like sitting there, like Amaya's one of her good friends if everybody left, and kind of just like you didn't see what she was saying about you. You have nothing to say, but you're gonna. I don't know. It was just like it's just a weird situation. I wish she was held to account more, especially with like the coercion with Chris, the whole Jeremiah situation. Other bits with like Shelly and Alandria as well. They really were Shelly and Alandria. That's another kind of feeling I got from it, was like they were really just like standing strong, and they were saying like we're gonna say what we have to say and stand firm on what's been happening to us and like what we've experienced. Those are my 3 overall takeaways. People were backtracking like hell. Huda's weird. Wish her well from afar, but weird. Has a lot of work to do still. She said she's done a month of self-reflection, but needs some more. And Shelly and Alandria, I thought did amazing, and yeah, that reunion was a mess. Season 7 is officially over.